Whatever we say, others will do once we are empowered. Everything, we are accountable for everything that we are doing today. And naturally, because of our, especially when we come to Krishna consciousness, we come with a lot of anarthas. And then many times we act on that and we may give pain to many, many devotees around us. Just because, we have been associated with this material world since time immemorial, Prabhupada says. Then later on everything comes back to us. And there, the sign of maturity or the attitude of a devotee is, see how I acted in the past, this is coming to me. When we take this attitude, then instead of blaming somebody else for our suffering, or this person or that person, this devotee or that devotee, we shoot the arrows back to ourselves. And we shoot the arrows to ourselves, then we lose the enmity or the angriness we may have or frustration we may have onto others. And this is the reason Prabhupada said this is the attitude of a devotee, because a devotee always find fault in oneself and in one's own past. Also, Srila Prabhupada says, if somebody strictly follow the 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra sincerely, if you maintain the purity of one's own sadhana, then over a period of time, Krishna will empower you. And recently I was listening to a lecture by His Holiness Radhana Swami Maharaj, and Maharaj was mentioning, when we break regulative principle, we cut off ourselves from the mercy of Krishna. Prabhupada says, once you break regulative principle, it will create a havoc in our life. The mind will become very, very disturbed. We see this famous example of Maharaj Parikshit when he was as the ideal leader, when he was going out and he saw this man in black who was Kali personified, and he was beating the cow who 3 legs were broken and the cow was standing on 1 leg, so basically dharma, and he was hitting that leg of the cow. And Maharaj Parikshit became very angry and he wanted to punish Kali. It is said, Maharaj Parikshit, there are glories in 12th chapter, 1st canto, glories of the birth and activities of Maharaj Parikshit. How glorious was such a king. He was so glorious that he could even defeat Kali. Today in this world, Kali is completely overcoming us through quarrel and hypocrisy. And who has the strength to actually defeat Kali? But Maharaj Parikshit was so powerful, he could defeat Kali. Kali understood, even Kali could see, oh, this great personality I cannot defeat, he is too powerful. Then Kali surrendered to Maharaj Parikshit and he told Maharaj Parikshit, I am also one of your subject, please give me a place of residence. Maharaj Parikshit said, you live in a place where there is no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. And that time, because of the purity and the rule of Maharaj Parikshit, there were no such places. And this is very opposite to what the situation of world is today. And then Kali himself said, your lordship, there are no such place, where will I stay? Please give me some place to stay. Then Maharaj Parikshit said, you can stay in gold or wherever there is opulence. So Kali resides in these activities. And whenever, now why Krishna punishes us? It is said that when we take up to devotional service, our karma becomes the property of the Lord. If Krishna feels giving suffering is necessary, even if we don't have karma remaining, Krishna will introduce it. And if Krishna thinks if the suffering is not conducive for us, then even if we are destined to suffer, Krishna will remove it. So from that perspective, the karma becomes the property of the Lord, and the Lord may use it just for the purpose of making us pure. Now, if Krishna does not give us punishment, then where is the motivation to improve? The thing is, we are conditioned. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, when a living entity comes in contact with this material world, he becomes conditioned by the three modes of material nature. And especially when we come in contact with the mode of passion and the mode of ignorance, then adharma will arise within our heart, and the tendency to sinful action arises. The tendency or the inclination for sinful activity is also based on our past karma. In the sixth canto Srimad Bhagavatam, the beautiful story of Ajamil, it is said Ajamil was a pure Brahmana, but when Ajamil was coming back with the woods in the service of his spiritual master, when he to to rectify the enjoying mentality, to rectify that, Krishna gives suffering which is not really karma, but it's still a resemblance of karma. But if Krishna sees that we are sincere, like another example which is given, we have, when we come to Krishna consciousness, every saint has a past. We may not be very pure in the past, and all the sinful activities and all the anarthas that we have, if we sincerely practice 16 rounds, hearing each and every syllable, Prabhupada says, just try to absorb yourself in the sound vibration, because this vibration are transcendental. Golokera prema dana harinam sant comes here, and Krishna looks at any one of you, and Krishna wants you to speak something. That's what you're going to speak. When we desire something, there are 5 factors Krishna says. In short, 3, which is we only desire material nature, or nothing will happen. But when Krishna desires, no sanction is needed. And that's why there are 2 kind of devotees who attain perfection. One are called sadhana